Okay, YouTube, we're about to do a little video on the Muth signal mirror. So you might be able to see a little bit in this picture right here that they're a little bit different than the original mirror. Here's the original mirror here. This is the one from the passenger side, so it has the writing on the bottom and it has a bevel. I guess the bevel makes that difference in size. Open the door real quick and turn on the warning lights so you can see. Warning lights on. So here's the mirror in action. And the other main purpose of this video is a quick rundown about how to put these on without breaking your mirrors. So here is the original mirror. As you can see, there's this big open square on the back of it, and there's this lip. This lip all the way around here was snapped on to the motor assembly. There's a plastic plate that snaps into this space on the back of the mirror. If you just pull the mirror off, you'll rip that plate off the motor assembly, and then the motor assembly won't be any good anymore. The housing will still be good, but the motor assembly won't be any good. It'll fall apart with the mirror on it, so you'll have to replace it before you can install your Muth mirror. Trust me, I learned this from experience. And then when I was getting the replacement motor at the junkyard, I used their mirrors to figure out the best way to go about installing these without breaking stuff. What I figured out was the best thing to do is first remove the decorative cap. It's held on with two clips. You can access them from behind the glass. You basically push the mirror to one side or the other. There's one here, and there's one on the bottom. I can't remember exactly where, but there's three total. That allows you to pop the cap off. Once the cap's off, this black part is actually a skeleton. The skeleton has a hole, it's pretty big, around here. You can put a big screwdriver in that hole and snap the mirror assembly off. And it comes off pretty easily that way because you can get a good pry on that part. At the junkyard, I took 3 apart that way pretty quickly without breaking any of them. So that seemed to be the best way to do it. Muth, in their instructions, tell you to take a heat gun and heat up the glass. What that does is, by heating the glass on this side, you actually heat this plastic up, make it softer. And that works quite well. So I guess the optimum way would be to take the cover off so you can get tools into the back of the skeleton and then heat the glass at the same time, and then you'll be less likely to break the motor. It doesn't matter if you break the glass, but because of this extensive plastic backing, you're not going to just like tear the glass off and then get to the motor housing. You need to figure out the correct way, which is prying at the motor housing. That's pretty much it. They're pretty snappy looking. And these are actually heated. I'm not running the heaters because I live in AZ and the car wasn't wired for them, so I didn't feel like taking the time to wire them up. But I guess it's pretty easy. You just run some wires to the defroster circuit for the back window, and then these will turn on with the defroster. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, take it easy.